I was there. I saw something. I saw a way to come out of that life of quiet desperation. I started paying close attention to what he was saying. I made up my mind I will be part of it. But the problem is the money. The problem was the money. I didn't even have enough that day to pay for it. But guess what? Because I've made up my mind, there's this way I live my life. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. I became part of the Diamond Project. Started working the business. I'm trying to push short. I will not be showing you guys so many things. Started working so hard. And God crowned my effort from the Diamond Project. I was celebrated 2 years later from the Diamond Project. The same person that cannot send 5,000 naira to my mom, I was celebrated as a millionaire circle member in the Diamond Project. The same person that took 4 days to call back my mom for a help of 5,000 naira, 5,000 naira, 5,000 naira. Took me 4 days. I was celebrated as a millionaire circle member. The same person, the same young boy. And things started happening. Life started transforming. I got to the stage that I was even celebrated as a global ambassador. A small boy like me, small boy like me, small boy like me. I was celebrated as a global ambassador. Small boy like me. Who will? The day I told my dad the meaning of that thing, he looked at me, he said, wow, wow, small boy like me. Things started transforming. Small boy like me, through my own business, other persons have also emerged. Other persons have also emerged. These are some of the persons that have also emerged from my own business. A small boy like me, a small boy like me. And these are so many things. Now, what are the challenges? This is the same small boy that you saw, that the picture that was adding air so that it will be packaged. This is the same person, presentable now. These days, when call come from home, I don't scare. I pick the call. Small boy like me. It can only be God. Now, what are the challenges I face? Of course, lack of finance. As I'm wrapping up, lack of finance. When we started, we didn't have finance. But I'm one person that understood leverage from day one. Yes, so I understood leverage, that you can leverage in anything. You can leverage. Lack of finance. Then when we get to office, then in the city of Abuja, we don't even have enough money to do certain things, not to talk of eating food. So what do I do with my upline and one other person? Oh boy, how much is remaining in your hand? 200, 300. We just gather it together. That Mapu supermarket downstairs, that supermarket is save us. We go and buy one loaf of bread, one big loaf of bread. We combine it, buy water. We take it and we continue the job. We leverage. So just in case you are saying, finance is my problem, this one, leverage, find a way. Always believe. You see, there is this thing that guides me in life. I always believe there is no hopeless situation. Only people that think hopelessly. There is no hopeless situation. Only people that think hopelessly. All right? And that challenge I face is rejection. Rejection. It took me a while. Rejection. Yes, so let me tell you the truth. Rejection is breakfast not just in this business, in life. When I understood this, it stopped paining me. Do you know one of the reasons why rejection pains you is because you are proud? You are not aware. Go and buy humility as a garment. Rejection will stop paining you. Go and buy humility as a garment. You will stop feeling the pain of rejection. It's because we are proud. That's why rejection is paining us. A whole you. There is no hopeless situation. It's just people that are thinking hopeless. A whole you. Yes, so there's nothing whole about you. In fact, even if as we are even rejecting God that created us, a whole God, or we are rejecting when we sin and all those things, he still has not killed you. I beg, go and buy humility. The next one is family rejection. This one pained me. It pained me. Where I was staying in Abuja, at times I have to sleep outside. Yes, I did not say it. I did not go into details. At times I have to sleep outside. When I come late, they don't close door. They don't even want to open door for me. I've lost count of how many times I'll just use my suit to cover myself and fill it up. In the morning when they go out to that, when our Muslim brothers go out for prayer, around that 5 a.m., they open the gate. I will now enter inside, freshen up to go to office. Family rejection. In fact, one of my brother begged me on 3 occasions that he will pay my school fees to go and do masters abroad. Choose Canada, choose India, anywhere. He said he paid, but let me leave this country. I said I don't want to. I want to do this business. They call me again. Rejection. All these things, but we play through it. All right. So just in case you are going through that thing, I want you to know that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. All right. So I think at this place, I'll put it. I will call it short so I can bring up the host for the day. Thank you, Ambassador Dr. Elijah Amba, for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you for the mentorship. Thank you, Ambassador Dr. Tony, for the mentorship. Thank you, Ambassador Bolu, the double lady. All right, that is the one lady that understood me very well in this business. We quarrel, but he still has my back. Thank you, Ambassador. God bless you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ambassador Francis. Please, let's go and celebrate him on the comment section. Thank you for all the punchline that you punched us with this morning. Thank you so much. Please, let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him. Thank you. Thank you. Go and buy humility and wear it like a garment, right? We got that. And if you are feeling rejection too hard, it's because you are proud. All right, so we have actually gotten that this morning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your amazing testimony. Thank you so much. We got lots of great insights from what you shared with us this morning. All right. So right about now, with no further ado, we're going to be welcoming the anchor for today. We're going to be welcoming the anchor for today. Funny enough, our mic is already unmuted and she's ready. So with an emoji innovation, Star Nation, join me as we celebrate at their very amazing Amazon ambassador and ambassador, right? Boluwatife Bello. Please, let's celebrate her on the comment section. Ambassador Boluwatife, we celebrate you. We welcome you to our virtual Star Nation stage. You're already ready because your mic is literally already unmuted. So thank you so much. Okay, let's celebrate her. Let's keep celebrating her. She's actually the leader of the amazing barrister that just spoke now. So let's celebrate her in the comment section. Let's celebrate her. Keep celebrating. Celebrate grace. All right. Celebrate grace. Let's keep celebrating her. Boluwatife, I believe you're ready. I know you're ready.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Amazon Ambassador Tracy Liwe. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Star Nation. Star Nation, if you can hear me, type 2 in the comment section. Star Nation, if you can hear me, comment section. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. If you can hear me, type 2 in the comment section. Awesome. You all are welcome. Good morning once again. All right, so we'll go straight to the topic for today because of our time. All right. We'll go straight to the topic of today. When somebody was praying today, the person said something. He prays that we understand the topic that is going to be taught in clear terms. And I actually said amen, because in all sincerity, I do not know how I'm going to make us understand it, but I pray that we get it. So before I start, I would like to say thank you so much to Ambassador Elijah Amba, Dr. Amba, for giving me this opportunity to be able to run this training in Star Nation. All right. So the topic for today is a topic we are all familiar with. And the question is, rejection, does it make you fall or rise? Rejection, does it make you fall or rise? In short, type in the comment section. Let me see what you would write. Does it make you fall or rise? We'll see. But just type in the comment section. Rejection, does it make you fall or rise? Okay, I'm saying rise. Okay. By the time we are done, I think you'll be able to sit down and think again and actually answer it sincerely if rejection makes you fall or rise. Okay? So like I said, it's going to be a brief class, so we'll go straight to the point of today. Now, what is rejection? Rejection, according to the dictionary, is the dismissing or refusing of a proposal, idea, and business. Okay? Dismissing or refusing of a proposal, idea, business, and so on. It is also synonymous to non-acceptance. You bring in something, you are being rejected, it's not accepted, renounce, turn off, to revolt, and the likes of them. So we have a lot of synonyms to rejection. We have a lot of synonyms to rejection. Now, to everybody listening to me today, I can say categorically that everybody has been rejected one way or the other since the day we were born. I hope I'm right. Everybody. Now, business aside, C1FG aside, since the day you were born, you have been rejected. And not just that, you have rejected thousands and hundred thousands of people since the day you were born. Not only have you been rejected, but you have also what? Rejected people. So it's a two-way thing. You've been rejected and you've rejected people. And you know, it has gotten to a point in which we actually reject people unconsciously. We reject people, whether we like it or not, we just reject people. You know, there are situations whereby we are going on the road, we are probably driving or we're in a car, and all these people, they are running, hawking things, and the next thing you just wind up, or they want to wash your, what's it called, the wine screen or something, and you're telling them, do not touch it, I'm not going to pay you money. You know, these are different forms of rejection, all right? To you, it's like they are disturbing you, but to them, they have been rejected. Now, what are the things you have to know? Anyways, I said this already. One thing that is coming to everybody, regardless of your status, age, background, career, and gender, is rejection. And the truth is, before you were even 1 year old, that was when you started facing rejection. Because you probably want to touch something, and your parents are shouting at you, don't do this, don't go there, no, 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 no. So you've heard no countless times since you were born. Then rejection happens because we have hopes of acceptance or because we have expectations, and this makes rejection absolutely normal. So it is okay for us to expect things. It is okay for us to have these expectations to be what? To be accepted. It is okay, actually. We are human beings, and all these things are okay. So when you are being rejected, see, I always tell people something. I tell them that when you ask people for things, they can either tell you yes or no. They can either tell you what? Yes or no. Ambassador Francis shared a story. That was a wonderful story, by the way. Like, of course, I'm familiar with the story, but then I was just so happy that I was able to share it like that. He said something, said his mom called him to ask him for 5,000 naira. And then he did not give a response for 3 days. Guess what? Those 72 hours, the mom was practically rejected. He had his own reason, even though he eventually gave it to her, but he had his own reason for the rejection. He did not have it. All right? So rejections can be based on different reasons. Now, some objections we face, we are moving into the business right now. Some objections we face in our business, they are rejections in disguise. Some objections we face in our business, they are what? They are rejections in disguise. You know, at times when you close someone down, you present to them, they start asking you so many questions. And the questions, some of them, all these objections, some people object because they actually want to understand. Some people actually understand it. They are not ready for it, but they do not want to tell you no outrightly. So they come up with all kinds of objections. So that's why it's important while you are running this business for you to actually understand rejection and understand objection. If you are still following, please type 3 in the comment section. If you are still following, type 3 in the comment section. Okay, awesome. So areas you can be rejected. Before I show us the areas we can be rejected, I would like us to type in the comment section the different areas you have been rejected in this business. The different areas you have been rejected in this business. Different areas you have been rejected in this business. I'll look at the first 5. Please, for everybody saying last slide, there is YouTube link that I feel you can always screenshot once we are done, okay? We are trying to beat time. Workplace, family, and friends, questionnaires. Okay, questionnaires. No, I need us to tell us the areas, not who rejected you. The areas in which you have been rejected, not who rejected you. There are two different things. There are two different things, not who rejected you, the areas you have been rejected. Okay, business, yes, in this business, was it during your presentation? Was it during close down? Was it during invitation? Where? Contact recommendation, okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Ticketing, that was during promoting events, awesome. Church prospecting, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, where are the areas you can be rejected? We have prospecting and invitation stages. So basically, you see, why you are trying to prospect some people into this business, you are trying to even tell them, have you heard of the Diamond Project? The next thing they are telling you is, I'm not interested. Or you sent a text message, hello, I recommended it to a group of blah, 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 blah. And the next thing, I am not interested. You know, people now find it so easy to say, I am not interested. Like it comes to them naturally. But the question is, we've heard all those things back to back, but the truth is we are still scared of rejection. The truth is we are not still used to rejection. And you see, one thing I have realized in life is this. The older we get, the less we get used to rejection. The older we get, the less we get used to rejection. Yes, Obi, I agree with you. You said they are not interested in what they do not know. Do you understand? They're not even ready to know it. That is it. And then once they even see it, once they know it, guess what? They are still not interested. Some people you would invite them, some would even tell lies. Some people are not even smart enough. If you even want to reject directly. Well, no, just reject straight up. Nothing will happen to your skills. Just reject and let us know that yes, you are rejected. Some people will go through corners and you keep on calling. In their mind, they have already was filled up that they are not going to attend it. Then we have presentation, we have close down, we have follow-up stages during and after they have seen the business. Every time rejection happens. So practically in every area, there is what? Rejection. In every area, there is rejection. Now, where does rejection come from? So this is the question to the answer you were answering before. Where does rejection come from? Who are the people that have rejected you? Type in the comment section, let me see. I'm asking us to type because I'm so sure this is a familiar topic. It is something we are used to. So let us type in the comment section. Friends, awesome. Family members, beautiful. From the mind of individuals. They rejected you from their minds and you saw them. Anyways, customers, okay. People I don't know, okay. Cold market, relatives, friends and individuals, colleagues. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you all know the answer to this question. Where does rejection come from? The first one I wrote, it comes from what? Spouses. It comes from spouses. The reason some of your people, the reason some of your teammates are not running this business right now is because they were so involved, but the one person they see every day, the one person they wake up to see, the one person they see before they sleep at night is saying no to them as regards this business. So they feel the pressure is too much. So they feel they cannot cope any longer. So they feel they are tired of hearing no from their spouses, and then they what? They quit. Or they give you one or two excuses and they are off. In that regard, they are fallen as a result of rejection. Spouses, number one. Family. You know, I had to separate spouses from family. For family, we have siblings, older siblings, younger siblings, we have children. You see some mothers, they will tell you, no, I want my children to come and see the business first. Or I will first tell my children, whatever they say will determine if I will do the business or not. Or some of them might even have signed up, and the next thing, they are not running the business again because they probably call one of their sponsors, their children, in what's it called, one of their children abroad or anywhere, and the child is like, why would you do something like that? Are you suffering? Is something wrong? What is going on? Mommy, if you need money, just let us know. And the woman will be like, let me just calm down. Or this child is angry like Oh yeah, carry your business. I'm not doing it again. So we have siblings, we have children, we have uncles, we have aunts, we have godmothers, and the likes of them. Rejection comes from all those things, all those people. We have best friends. How many of you would agree with me that there are some people in which you were really, really, really close? So I said my auntie finished me with rejection. How many of you would agree with me that some of you had some people that you were really, really close, and then the moment you introduce them to this business, one way or the other, you guys are now strangers. In a way, you guys are just strangers right now. If it has happened to you before, type one. You were really, really close. Like I mean, you practically lived all your life together. You grew up together. You did so many things together. But when you introduce them to something that would help them, something that would see how they can become financially free, something that would raise them, that would make them become the diamond version of themselves, they picked up a fight with you. Until now, you guys are now strangers. Awesome. So we are used to this. Then we have friends, we have associates, we have colleagues everywhere, actually. We have church members, we have cold market. Now, there is something I wrote at the end. What did I write? I said, anyone can reject you, but will everyone reject you? No. That is one thing you have to keep at the back of your mind. Anybody on earth, anybody can reject you. But will everyone reject you? No, not everyone will reject you. And that is why our business is interesting. And that is why life is interesting. And that is why things are interesting. These are the dynamics faced in life. All right? So focus on those ones that are not going to reject, because that is the goal. And do you know the interesting thing? Okay, I will move there. Causes of rejection. Causes of rejection. Number one, protection from family members. You know, in real sense, when people reject you, some people are not rejecting you because they want to say no to you. Some people are actually rejecting you because they feel you have entered something and they are trying to protect you from being scammed. Do you get that? Why? Because they lack understanding of what you are doing. See, I was talking to one of my accountability partners, and he told me something. He said, Bolu, you know what? Do you know how our business, the way our business is, right, is as if God picks you out of the crowd, opens the end game, shows you and says, oh, these are the things you are meant to achieve in life. Look at how you are meant to be in the next 5 years, in the next 6 years. So you have seen where you are going already. And the next thing, it takes you back and puts you in the crowd of ignorant people. So your own goal now is to see how they can see what you have seen. But the truth is they will never see. So it is okay if your family members reject you. Why? They lack understanding. They have not seen the vision. Ignorance. A lot of people reject it because they feel they are ignorant of what multi-level marketing actually. They are ignorant of what it can, what it can actually show you, the level it can take you to, the way it can help you impact generations. They are ignorant. They do not understand. Another cause of rejection, short-sightedness. So practically, I've even mentioned these 3 points in my first explanation. Lack of vision. What is our vision in this organization? To raise financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively impact the world and affect the world positively. But some people are not even seeing it. You know, at times when I run presentations, I tell them, when I run BOM, I tell them, I said, not everybody will be selected here today. Why? Because not everybody will be able to see this vision. Not everybody will be able to understand what you have been shown. Not everybody would get it. Another reason is inability to delay gratification. The reason some people would reject you, the moment you tell them you can attain financial freedom in about 2 to 4 years, in 5 years' time, they are like, if I pay the money now, will I get another thing now, or tomorrow. And that is why you realize that people that actually run away, people that actually reject proper businesses, they end up falling for scams. Why? Because that one sounds so well. They want the money now. They cannot delay gratification. People need to understand that what they need to build, you need to grow, because if you don't, you come down. And there is something we also need to understand. At Evolve, for people that attended Evolve, where this is a plus for you. At Evolve, Dr. Victor Albertson gave an illustration. He brought a lady, put the lady on the chair. The lady was a short lady, at least was shorter than Dr. Victor Albertson. So Dr. Victor was asking if the lady could be as tall as he was. We all said yes. How? By bringing a chair, the lady climbing on the chair. So the lady happened to be what? Taller than Dr. Victor. But then Dr. Victor moved and asked the lady to follow. Guess what? The lady could not move with the chair. She had to come down. Why? Because she did not grow to that level. She was. She grew to that level. She jumped to that level. Hence, she had to come back to her real stature. Lack of education, lack of understanding, lack of exposure of our business. Now, our goal in this business is education and understanding. Our goal in this business is what? Education and understanding. You need to always remember this. Exposure. That's why for people that have read GoPro back to back, you realize that Eric Warren will tell you then exposure upon exposure, exposure upon exposure, exposure upon exposure. Why? Because that is how people get more understanding, more educated as regards this business. And the truth is this: some people are being rejected. You call some things rejection, but because you are just so used to any simple thing and being rejected, and your eyes are not even open to see that this is actually not a rejection, it is an objection. You know, I told you there are some objections that are rejections in disguise. Also, some rejections, they are also what? Objections. Some things you term as rejection, and this person is not interested. It's actually an objection in which the person only needed what? Understanding. Some aren't at their 12 o'clock yet. We all know this time thing, right? Some aren't at what? Their 12 o'clock yet. We all have different clock zones for people. And that is why it is interesting to see, you know, when they told us that the fortune is in follow-up. Why did they say the fortune is in follow-up? Because they understand that some people that have seen the business today that are not interested, they might see the business in the next 2 months, and guess what? That was all they needed. They are signing up. So you might actually have shown some people your business in a particular stage in which probably they had surplus. They are not just interested. They had so many things in their hands. They are not even thinking of any other way out right now. They are just there. And guess what? Things can just turn. And in the next 6 months, they might get to a stage in which they are looking for what to happen, what to do, how they can be rescued. At that point, they are being choked and they just needed this business. Then some people will now show them the business. These people will now sign up. You now sit down and said, did I not show you that business 6 months ago? But you rejected me. How come you now sign up on that somebody else? My friend, will you go and do your follow-up? Somebody say, how do we know if it is an objection or rejection? Let us finish this class first. All right. So we need to be able to separate. We need to be able to still understand. And then for the fact that we are rejected today, some people would actually reject you today because they have not seen you get results. It is that simple. Some people would reject you today because they have not seen you get results. And that is why some of your classmates, some of your peers and colleagues, the moment they see 1 or 2 results, they come and say, is it that your business that actually made you, now, wow, show me this business now. You will not be like, hey, have I not been showing you before? Anyways, this is it. And they sign up. Other causes of rejection. Advice from naysayers and dream killers. You know, this happens back to back to back to back. You know, when I told us and I said, we can be rejected at different areas, before prospecting, during prospecting, before inviting, during invitation, presentation, close down, follow up, and everything. One thing I did not mention was this. I did not mention that even after some of your teammates have signed up, they can still reject. After some of your friends have signed up, they can still reject. And you start wondering, what happened all of a sudden? I thought these people had dreams. I thought these people were ready to run the business. I could see the fire in them. I thought they were leaders already. What happened? Why? They had been exposed to naysayers and dream killers. Why? They had come out. For people that were in my class when I taught the one cover game, the power of duplication and everything, they had come out and they have jammed people that stopped, that quit at day 16 when they had not even gotten up to 500 naira. And those ones are like, see, I have done it before, it does not work. See, I've spent 2 years, I've spent 3 years, it does not work. Whereas they were the one not working. Lack of belief. Of course, we all know that in our business, there are 2 things that causes objection when it comes to belief. It's either you do not believe in multi-level marketing or you do not believe in yourself. So it's not your, listen, there are some rejections that are absolutely not your fault, and there are some rejections that are your fault, but either way, there would always be rejection. Some people, they have this low self-esteem. Like any simple thing, they find it difficult to delve into something new because they are scared of failing. They do not believe in themselves enough to trust themselves to succeed. Hence, they would reject it. So in real sense, they are rejecting themselves, but you feel they are rejecting you because you were the one that recommended them. You see why you're not even meant to be pained when you're facing all these rejections. Why? Because you don't even know the actual cause. Now, effects of rejection. To everybody listening to me, I would like you to type one thing. How do you feel when you feel rejected? Sit on FG aside. Generally, you ask somebody for something, they are telling you no. Do something, they are telling you no. How do you feel? How do you feel? Frustrated, depressed, cold, bad, awesome. How do you feel? How do you feel when you are rejected? How do you feel when you are rejected? Awesome, 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 awesome. It can break our heart. See, that is, it will break your heart. It can shatter, it can practically what? Shatter our hopes if you allow it. So that's the first thing. You feel heartbroken, bam. It will just be as if your expectations was like this. Oh my goodness, this person will sign up. So, and then bam, heartbroken. You feel pained. Hopes shattered. Someone said you feel sick immediately. If you are running this business, that means you'll be falling sick every day. Wonderful. So it can only shatter our hopes if we allow it. It can lower self-esteem, morale, and makes one feel unworthy. Imagine a child growing up, and every time she does something, never does it right, according to her parents. Every time they tell her you are the cause of our failure. I didn't even want to give birth to you. I never know how you came about. What are you? Everything. To every rejection, it can either lower some people's self-esteem or boost, but in real sense, it lowers. You will then be the one to be consciously aware of how you want to boost it. So does rejection make you rise or fall? In an instant, it can make you fall. Look at all the things you just told me. It makes you frustrated, it makes you sick. That's falling sick that made you fall. But I have a question for you. Please, if somebody should reject you and you step out of that place, is it written on your face that, please, Chinoye has now been rejected by so person? Is it? When you get rejection, or when you get rejected, is it written on your face? Is it written on your forehead? Does it change your complexion? Does it change how beautiful you look? Does it change the way you speak? Does it change your account balance? Does it change anything? So when you are being rejected, why then do you feel depressed? Why then do you feel frustrated? Why then do you feel as if the whole world is crashing on you? Why then do you feel as if without these people saying yes, then nothing good can ever happen to your business? Why? You see, there was somebody in my team that told me something. I said, Madam, what is going on with your business? You got a sign up. This is your sign up. See how she can get results. What is going on? Why have you not gotten results? Why has she not gotten results? You know, I was having this conversation with her. Do you know what she told me? She said, the one person she invited, she was meant to invite other nurses, but the one person she invited, a bank manager, came. He came extremely late. We were already done, and he said he was going to be around for the next session. But because it was very late and he did not see the business or sign up, that is why my downline is not getting results. And I was like, beautiful. Wow, wonderful. So we now start tying our failures. We now start tying our lack of getting results towards the rejections. Whereas rejections is meant to be tied to the reason why we get results. I would explain that. Now there's this scenario I play. Okay, I play this scenario a lot whenever I run IPO, when I teach about fear of rejection. Now I'll play it with us here. Let me change our mindset. Let me change our mindset briefly about rejection. Now let me ask a question. Imagine where you are right now, just outside the door, or outside your compound, or outside the gate of wherever you are right now. Somebody is telling me he can't hear anything. Please, I hope we all can hear me. I hope we all can hear me. Okay, awesome. So let's go back to the illustration. So just imagine that outside your door, outside your gate, outside your compound, you have, let's say, $100 million waiting for you. That money is reserved for you. That money is your money. But guess what? The only way you can get that money is if you get 1,000 people to reject you. If you get what? If you get 1,000 no's in 24 hours, that is how that money can be yours. I'll come again. Imagine having millions of dollars, $100 million, kept just outside your gate, reserved for you. The only condition given to you for it to be all yours is if you can get 1,000 people tell you no's. How fast would you get the no's? How fast would you get the no's? The only reason you can get that money, the only reason, somebody said I'll prospect the whole week in 1 week, the whole country in 1 week. I'll be begging and paying people to reject me. Thank you. I will bribe people to tell me no. Oh my goodness, sharp. I will prospect sharp. Now, for what you are seeing on my screen, I'm not even putting a timeline, okay? But let's now imagine that I say in 24 hours, if not, the money will disappear. Will you get 1,000 no's in 24 hours or not? Instant. I will go to the market with a microphone. More than safe. Yes, now. But wait, so now let me ask you a question. What happens to the part of you feeling depressed when people reject you? So how come you are so eager to get rejected? How come all of a sudden you want to get rejected? I'm asking a question. How come all of a sudden you are not falling sick again when someone rejects you? Now you are not craving for 1,000 rejections. Why? I bet we all know the answer. $100 million. Yes, money is involved. Oh, Ishoko. Beautiful. Okay, awesome. So now let us come back to the training. Let us pay attention right now. So you look at this scenario. This is the way I change people's mindset as regards rejection. In a way, you don't know how you are going to get that 1,000, but you know for sure that in what? You know for sure that in less than 24 hours, the 1,000 no's, you must get it. Why? You have seen the result. You have seen the end of the game. You have seen the end from the beginning. You know what the vision is. It is now clear as day. So you know that these rejections are needed for you to get it. Hence, it does not affect you any longer. Hence, you crave for rejection. Hence, you want to be rejected as far as possible. Hence, you are rushing the rejection. Hence, you are begging people to reject you. Hence, you are talking to so many people so that you can get rejected. Why? Because there is a price you have to get. So how come you are not putting the same energy in your business? How come you are not prospecting 1,000 people in a day? How come you are not rushing, carrying microphone, talking to everybody in the market, carrying megaphone, running here and there, bribing people, doing so many things to reject you? Because you have not seen the vision. Because it is not yet clear to you. Because you do not understand that you need this rejection for you to actually get it. The Dr. Mba everybody knows today, do you think he was not rejected? Do you think people did not say no to him? But do we care right now? Do we even know the people that said no to him? They are nowhere to be found. But for the people that said yes to him, we know them, we recognize them, and they are doing well. Ambassador Imelda and the likes of them. So when you get it, that there is a price, there is a place you are going, what happens? Your mindset about rejection changes entirely, and now you crave rejection. It does not hurt you. It does not make you sad. You don't sit down and start thinking for an entire week. The reason some of you are not running your business right now is because you are even scared of the rejection you have not gotten. So what are the steps to channel your rejection? How do you make your rejection worth it? I was listening when I was trying to make research and everything about rejection. I listened to Matt Morris. He said something. He said, in network marketing, we have professionals. And to every excellent closer, to somebody that can close down very, very well, out of 3 people, 1 would say yes. So 1 saying yes means 2 are saying no. 2 people are saying no, which means you are getting double rejection compared to what yes you get in that ratio. Because when 1 says yes and 2 says no, which means what? That's like double. But guess what? That is how you become successful. So I said something here. I said the reason you are getting rejected in the first place is because you are running a business. So now another thing I'm going to give us right now, which is going to be an assignment. When I was writing this slide and everything, I already gave it to myself, because most times when I train, I just do not train people. I also try to learn from it as well, because I'm talking to everybody, including myself. Now sit and ask yourself, in short, not sit, ask yourself right now. Today is Monday. We just completed a week. This is a new week. Throughout last week, how many rejections did you get? By the time you look at yourself, you actually calculate it, and you see that you got less than 50 rejections last week. Trust me, you are not doing this. Because the only reason you get rejected in this business is because you are doing this business. So which means last week, if nobody said no to you, it means you have not prospected enough. Last week, if nobody said no to you, it means you have not invited enough. it means you have not presented enough. You have not followed up enough. But if you can sit and wait and say, I don't try, last week, about 70 people rejected me. We go again this week, then you are ready. So you see rejection. Another way to channel this, right? You see rejection as selective process. So my goal here is to tell you advantages of rejection. My goal here is what? Is to tell you advantages. Why do we even need rejection? See it as selection process. For people that were in immersion, you see why events are very, very important. Do not ever miss events again. For people that were in immersion, Ambassador Michael Okoli said something. He said some people would be recruited as warrior leaders, why some will not. That when God is recruiting people as warrior leaders, he mentioned the characteristics of warrior leaders and the likes of them. He said it is a selection process. It is not for everybody. This our business is not for everybody, in as much that everybody can benefit, but it is not for everybody. And that is why I will remain here. So when people say no, just sit, because, okay, now let me just tell you something. When you invite prospect generally, imagine we have contact recommendation list right now, okay? And then already, maybe God just told you and said, okay, these first 10 people, they will sign up. The remaining 40, they will not sign up. What will you do? You already know that you will just focus on the 10 people that will sign up and you are good. You will leave the remaining 40. Why? Because you know they will not sign up, right? But since we do not have magic that would show us, or magician that will tell us and say, from these are the people that will sign up in your business, these are the people that will not sign up. What happens? You have to call everybody. And when you call everybody, they will then what? Select themselves by rejecting the business opportunity. Hence, it is a selection process. One of the mindsets of millionaires, they welcome rejection. They welcome rejection as part of their success. Then always know, just back to what I said during immersion, always know that not everyone will be recruited or chosen to fulfill our vision. Not everybody will be recruited or chosen to fulfill our vision. We are rounding up now. Then there is something we call the SW rule. What is the SW rule? Some will, some won't, so what? Some will, some won't, so what? Some people are waiting for you to fail. You see, another reason, in short, for me, this is the one reason. To me, this is my number one, besides the vision. This is my number one. Please, to people saying last night, I'm trying as much as possible to be fast, so we can just screenshot, all right? At the count of 5, I'll take it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So to me, the reason I'm even pushing, and I'll still keep pushing, is what? Some people are waiting for you to fail. They would even come, they'll come and give you advice and say, do you not think? Don't you see? Do you actually think that this your business can give you that freedom you are looking for? Some people are waiting for you to fail. Prove them wrong by allowing every rejection be your motivation. Prove them wrong by allowing every rejection train you, propel you to succeed. Rejection is the mark that success is ahead. Thank you, Lewis Friday. See rejection as a gift, because in real sense, rejection is a gift. Gift of rejection that will make you better if you face it, and will make you bitter if you do not. Sharpen your skills. The reason some of you are being rejected, some people that will reject you today, if Dr. Mba should prospect them, they will not reject him. Why? Because you lack the skills. Some of you will see that 100 people, why they have rejected you. Why? You do not even know what you are meant to do as regards close down. You don't even know the steps to close down. You don't even know what you are meant to do when it comes to follow up. And every time I say they are rejecting me, they are rejecting. Why won't they reject you? Go and learn the skills. Sharpen your skills. Rejection as a gift, it will make you better when you face it. So the cause of some people's rejection is actually because of you. The reason why you are being rejected at times is because of your lack of skills. Go and learn your skills. Then let your focus, remember that $100 million. Let your focus be on your dreams, your goals, and the life you seek. Why are you doing this business? Do you want to come here because you just want to make some money for yourself? There are billions of ways you can make money. Do you want to come here because you just want to be here? Do you want to come here because by the time will not let me rest, let me just be here? So focus be on your dreams. A goal for yourself. Please, to everybody asking me for last slide, I will send the slide across every leader, okay? So you can get them. So please let us just focus, all right? Thank you. Now, some rejections save you from headaches and as well reveal some people's roles in your vision. You need to know not everybody will be involved in the fulfillment of your vision. Not everybody will be involved in the fulfillment of your vision. And actually in life, we have two kinds of people. We have some people that are called the attached, and there are some people we call them the assigned. Some people are just there as pests, just to take everything they can take from you. We call them the attached. So even when you are trying to show them opportunities that can benefit them, they feel they are helping you. They feel they know that if they sign up, it is for your own good. So they are too blind to even see it. Hence, they reject you. You know that those people, you don't need them in your success race. Why some people are assigned. And you realize that some of you do well with cold market. Cold market, at times when you get them, why? Because the familiarity is not even there. So you have to take note. Not everybody would be involved. It could even be your husband. In your what? In your roles. Not everybody will perform that role in your vision, your success rate. Then to every closed door, there are bigger ones waiting to be opened. To every closed door. When one person rejects you, challenge yourself to get 10 extra. Why? Your ego might just be there waiting for you. There are bigger doors waiting for you. There are egos like Dr. Mba. There are egos like Actor Moses. There are Dr. Tonys and the likes of them waiting for you to recruit them. It was human beings that recruited all these people I just mentioned. I hope you are aware. Probably why some people were in their comfort zone trying to cry over one rejection they've gotten. They were meant to have recruited Dr. Mba. They are there crying over the rejection, whereas someone else saw him and picked him. So you rise up. Finally, remember, we have a lot of people living the life you aspire. If you can do it, if they can do it and miss every rejection, trust me, you can. If they can do it and miss every rejection, trust me, you can. There is a system on ground. It has worked for them, means it can work for you. The time might vary. The rejections might vary. Your purpose might vary. But trust me, you can achieve. Now I'll ask you again. Will you allow rejection make you rise or fall? In conclusion, you will be the one to decide if rejection will be the fuel that propels you to your destination or not. Remember the $100 million. That was the fuel you needed. Before the birth of wine, there were grapes crushed and squeezed, cherished. All those fine wine, the other before a bottle of wine was birthed, some grapes have been crushed. You will be squeezed at some point in your life. You will be crushed at some point in your life. You will go down at some point in your life. But guess what? It is for you to rise. We are running the Diamond Project. Do you even know how diamonds come about? Do you even know how diamonds are birthed? Do you even understand what brings about diamond? Before the birth of diamond, carbon atoms, coal, they are subjected to high pressures so that diamonds can come up. Show me a highly successful business owner, and I'll show you somebody that faced rejections back to back. Now, this video, I had to just put it. It was just so in time, right? I saw it on Instagram, and I just had to just download it. It's one of our G8 leaders, Ambassador Nepo Esemai. So he did a short clip when it came to Evolve and everything. You know, he came was one of our guest speakers. So he made a video generally in which I would like to play for us briefly. Now look at it, listen to it. Let me share my sound. I'm coming, I'm trying to share my sound right now. If you can hear it, type 1. Oh, you can hear it. Oh, okay, good, beautiful. But let me just click on share sound again. Okay.
Hello, Ambassador Boluwatife, please, there's no sound. Cannot hear the sound, so please help us.
What did you say?
I said we can't hear the sound.
Whoa.
I think I've been kicked out by my
laptop.
laptop. Come, just give me about 2-3 minutes so I can run around because I'm done. Okay.
Sorry, so sorry for that. Please, everybody asking me for the conclusion, no sound, just hold on a bit for about 2 minutes. Let me fix this. The laptop is rebooting and everything, but in 2 minutes it will come up. Okay. And for everyone asking for the last slide, like I said, I will share the slides today. So you can get them from your team leads, from your leaders, from your uplines, from you will get it. But can you hear me talk? If you can hear me talk, please type 1 in the chat box. If you can hear me talk, type 1 in the chat box. So I'm sure the only problem is me sharing my screen right now. All right, beautiful. Okay, here we go. Looking like this laptop is rejecting me right now. Okay. So sorry for all this delay. As was asked. So, but we'll say no to rejection, right? So we are going to embrace the rejection. It's part of the rejection. Okay. Anyways, I think I'm projecting it now. So it's coming up now. Whoa. So what I'm projecting right now, I'll just run through all the slides while we go to the last one. All right, so here we go. Yes, rejection is part of life, and that's why you have to embrace it. Because not only do you get rejected, you also reject people back to back. All right. We're actually on our last slide, but the laptop just carries you. Thank you. Okay. It makes you grow beautiful. So while we get to the slide, let's start typing what we have learned as regards rejection. What will rejection start doing to you right now? Okay, so let's listen to this.
This is to everyone who looked down at me when I started my network marketing business. I say thank you. Thank you for your doubts. Thank you for not believing in me. Thank you for ignoring my calls and messages even after reading them. You helped me increase my self-confidence. You gave me a burning fire to build my business against all odds, to become successful, to prove you wrong. My journey hasn't all been sweet and easy, but all those negative comments made me stronger. Your rejections brought out the best in me, made me push non-stop. But guess the best part? I am just getting started.
So this was a video I saw and I wanted to share, okay? So let us go to our chat box. But before then, this is an advice from me to you. Keep your dream in front of you. Remember the $100 million. Keep your dream in front of you. And as long as you are willing to get enough rejections, your dream becomes a reality. Your dream becomes a reality. Thank you. So at this point, I'm sorry for the time stretch, but I'd like to say thank you to Dr. Elijah Amba once again, the phenom himself, for giving me this opportunity to be able to share this knowledge with everybody in Star Nation. For my upline and my mentor, Dr. Tony Akabuna, for always being there. To all my teammates, mega team, to the whole of Star Nation, you are the real MVPs. Then actually to Ms. Joy Umba, in short, she's an amazing person. Okay, so I'll say thank you to everybody. Thank you. Now go to the comment section and type, I am just getting started. Thank you so much. Miss Tracy, over to you. Sorry, Mrs. Tracy, over to you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ambassador Boluwatife. Please let's celebrate her in the comment section. Thank you for the very amazing reminder that you did for us this morning. Thank you so much. Please let's celebrate Ambassador Boluwatife for the amazing training that she actually took us this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you. You look so pretty. You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the wisdom that you actually downloaded on us this morning. It's just a reminder of what rejection is, and it's all about rephrasing our mindset pertaining rejection. Rejection is constant. Rejection is our breakfast in this business. And if you want to eat right, you have to be ready to be served rejection. Rejection is no big deal. We need to get to that point where we understand that this thing is normal, right? I like what Ambassador Francis said this morning. If you are feeling somehow in a sort of way pertaining rejection, it's just because, like, stop thinking too highly of yourself. Take yourself out of the equation. Just know that it's going to be there, right? Ambassador Runke Kosipani told us that rejection is our breakfast in this business. How many of us were in her section that day when she said that during one of her trainings? Rejection is constant. Rejection is our breakfast. And you know the most amazing thing about life is that whether you're doing this business or you're not doing this business, you will still get rejected somehow. Some of us that have applied for jobs before were rejected. We went for interview. They told us, we're very sorry, you will not be taken. Some of us were laid off of our jobs. That was rejection. Some of us have booked boats before. Your book rider will tell you, cancel it. See, this life, it's normal. So when you get to that point where if you don't want rejection, it's like you saying you want to die. Like, okay, I don't want to stay in this life anymore because we will trap this rejection until we die. All right. So let's just take it to heart. Let's not make a big deal out of it. Let's be very intentional. If you show somebody your opportunity and the person tells you no, you move ahead. Like, no, let's not be emotionally attached to this whole rejection thing in the first place, because it would actually give us the drive to get our $100 million. Like Pastor Boluwatife actually played the scenario for us this morning. Okay. So rejection is when somebody rejects you, say, oh, thank you very much, I'm very grateful for the rejection. The person should be stunned instead of you now feeling bad because somebody told you no. All right. Because like she said, if you understand the vision, if God can open your eyes to see what your life is going to turn out to be, you will take that rejection hook, line, and sinker, and you just dust yourself and you move ahead. Because every rejection, every disappointment, every challenge are the ingredients that make us stronger, not even the success. The success is not what to make you strong. What to make you tough, what to give you tough skin, what to give you brutal heart, is that you don't chop this thing, chop up. I've gotten to that point where there is no shaking at all whatsoever. Please, so let's take our rejection, let's take it, let's drink it. In short, we should start saying, how many rejections have you had today? Let's get to that point, okay? So I believe we had massive, we got wisdom this morning beyond value. I believe we actually got wisdom this morning, so that you're running your business and you're getting those rejections, you're already getting rock solid, okay? So thank you so much, Ambassador Boluwatife. We celebrate you. Thank you so much, Mr. Francis. Everything was just in sync today. And it was very amazing, all right? So we'll just be going through some of our announcements before we bring the section to a close. Let's not forget that this coming weekend, we'll be having a mega event in Port Harcourt, right? How many of us have started getting tickets for that event? How many of us have started paying? The tickets currently is going for 2,000 naira per ticket for your prospect. Your prospect is actually the person that's supposed to buy the tickets, okay? If you're wanting to buy the ticket for them, that's actually on your own. But your prospects are actually the ones that are meant to buy the tickets for 2,000 naira. The value that you're going to be getting that day is actually much more than 2,000 naira. All right. So you can reach out to your leader to give you the scripts that you can use in selling those tickets, so that when you call them, your posture should be right. Your posture should be, I have an opportunity that can literally, that's your posture. That's what your body should, that's what your body language should be saying. Okay. Because using 2,000 naira to get a life transformed opportunity, it's a no-brainer. All right. So get your leader to send you the scripts that you can use in inviting people for that event, so that they can buy their ticket. Not you always, don't buy their ticket for them. Let them buy their ticket by themselves. Okay? So we have the event coming up this weekend on Sunday, the 28th of July. That's next week. This week Sunday, this week that we're entering now, or this week that we have entered already. On Sunday, we're also having our Millionaire School coming up tomorrow. by 8 p.m. So make sure you're connected. We also have our cell meetings and our very amazing event. So we're having our IPO this morning, our virtual IPO by 1 p.m. 1 a.m. Sorry, 1 p.m. All right. So make sure you get the link. Make sure you send the links to all the persons that's supposed to be attending those sections. Set reminders on your phone. Reminders, alarms to actually help you a lot as you run the business. Okay. Cell meeting resumes tomorrow by 7 a.m. All right. So make sure you're connected. Make sure your teammates are always with you at every training and at every meeting. All right. So thank you very much. I believe that we all had a very amazing day. Okay, all right. Okay, so I've gotten it. All right, so Ambassador Imelda is the one that will actually be the one that will be taking us. Ambassador Imelda, oh my God. Please, if we're at the Evolve 2024 and we heard Ambassador Imelda's testimony, please go to the comment section and appreciate that woman. All right, you'll be the one anchoring tomorrow's Millionaire School. Please, let's celebrate Ambassador Imelda. Let's celebrate that woman. She's I love her so much. I can't wait. Millionaire School is going to be hot tomorrow. And I can't wait. Please, let's celebrate Ambassador Imelda and send our love to her. She's currently our top one in Star Nation. We celebrate you, ma, and we are looking forward to having your section coming up tomorrow in Millionaire School by 8 p.m. So make sure your teammates are in that meeting. Make sure they are connected. Make sure they are, because Ambassador Imelda is going to be giving us hot, like she always does. All right. So I believe that we got that. So let's make sure we're connected on time. And our teammates are also connected. Yes, so our story literally I literally have goosebumps all over my body. That's the power of a very intentional woman. So that being said, I believe I've actually covered everything. I celebrate every one of you that stayed to the end of this meeting. It's a royal behavior to always stay to the end of every section. We started this meeting and we got to 1,000 at a point, and right now we're 747 persons because some people have actually left the meeting. Always be the last person that will leave every meeting, no matter what. Because excuses, no matter how it sounds to us, it will always do its damages. Okay. So I celebrate every one of you that stayed to the end of the meeting. God bless you all. God bless your business. God bless your team. God bless your leadership. God bless you super much, because our vision is to raise the financially people. And may God use you as a tool that when you finally get to heaven, God will tell you, thank you, or well done, my good and faithful servant. All right. So have a beautiful, beautiful day, everyone. See you all at the top, and see you all in Super Money Summit next week, Monday. Have a great week ahead of you. And thank you so much, Dr. Elijah Jamba, for the amazing opportunity to anchor Super Money Cell meeting every week. I celebrate you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And from the love from Dr. Elijah Jamba, have a beautiful, beautiful week, everybody. Bye, guys.